Hi guys, I'm going to show you how to create a food web. Let me hide this. A food web using this series. You all had practice with this yesterday, but I'm going to teach you a little bit more on how to do it. So a food web, the easiest thing to do is start with a producer. Nice and simple. So a producer, it's one of these first ones here because the food web would always start with a producer. I'm going to use these flowers. Okay. Oh, interesting. You know what? So this needs to be moved to the back. So I'll make sure to do that to your thing. Cool, there you go. Yep, so from there, it's like, well, I can actually use these arrows here and you can play around with them. You can like switch them over, make sure to move. Remember the Pac-Man feature that I showed you about? It's like, okay, what's gonna eat this lovely flower? Well, it's going to be a butterfly. Okay. From there, I can just like construct using one chain at a time. You know, I can just, it doesn't even have to be nice and straight. It can be jumbled up. Like you see how I'm going upward. It's better if it goes upward. It can go side to side. It's like, okay, that guy eats that guy. Cool. I would like the arrows to show a little bit more, but if they can't, it's fine. And now, I mean, we can just like start adding in things. So, you know, here's another producer. Actually, I'm going to start with the corn because it's a little bit more fun. And let's go to a squirrel. So I know that the squirrels will eat that, and I'm just going to shift it on over. Okay, wow, eat it up, squirrel. But you know what I'm thinking? It's like, I know that foxes eat squirrels. So actually, that's another relationship that I can add on. I know that foxes eat squirrels, so I can just add another arrow here because I can look that up. I can go to Google, search it up myself, see if it makes sense, and it does. So that happens. I get rid of this one. That is. So you see how I'm already making a connection there? Yeah. Well, let me see. Erase that. Perfect. Now let's talk about this snake for a second. So I know that this snake, well, a snake could eat a bird. A snake could eat a squirrel. Like I searched that up and I know it's true. So let's see. This can eat. Let's see. I just want you like to play with this, thinking of what you know. You don't know exactly what these organisms eat yet, but you're gonna get something to where it's like more specific. Okay, so let me see. If that eats a bird, come on. Then you're already creating your food chain here. This may be a little interesting on a tablet form. It's better if you have a mouse. If you don't have one, it's okay. You'll have to use just 2 hands instead of 1. Okay? So you see here, I'm already creating a relationship. Like I know that that can be eaten there. I know that you can also insert here if you want, because these are already made. You click on this, click on it, press insert, insert shape, insert arrows, ta-da, and it'll insert the exact same arrow, but you just have to click on it. So if you go to like, well, I know that this snake eats, here, I'm not going to do that, eats that, there can be like a little cross happening here. Come on. Yeah, so it's kind of interesting. Like you can play around with this, you know, you can learn how to move it and stuff. That's an advantage of being online. Like you can use these instead of having to do other things to draw them yourself. So you see how it's creating a web now. It's not a nice and clean line. It's just all spread out like a spider. So this shows the feeding relationships of each. It's helpful for you. These will not be here in your assignment. I'm gonna get rid of some of these producers and herbivores. But for the other ones, they will be in your environment. Okay, so have fun with this. This is just for you to like start moving around and creating a food web, because next time you're going to dig a little bit more and you're going to have organisms with how they obtain energy and what they eat. Okay, so that's it. Good luck.